We're going straight up into the class. Let's go. All right. The money mindset. What does it take to be able to build that kind of mindset, the resilience mindset, in order to attract money into your life? First thing is that you need to understand that the mindset is what determines the life set. Your mindset determines your life set. What is the life set? What you conceive and believe determines what you become. If you don't think right, you're not going to feel right, no matter what. Somebody say, how do we do, especially some of us that we are Nigerian citizens or African citizens or from Africa. See, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your religion, your background. It doesn't matter whether your parents are rich, your parents are poor. It doesn't matter who you are. The most important thing is, what do you believe? Do you believe in yourself that things can change for you? Do you believe in yourself that you can actually become a millionaire? Do you believe you can get to that level where you can start to attract great wealth, riches, benevolence, great things into your life? If you believe, that means this masterclass is for you. How do you start from where you are? How do you pick it up, especially looking at the third or the last quarter of the year in the year 2023? Do you think, or you are pondering that it's too late for you? I want or have a good news for you, that it is not too late. So start to get yourself together only if you listen to the right voices. You see, sometimes we believe that we know it all. Sometimes we believe that you are the master of it all. Sometimes those that believe they know it all, they have mastered everything all, it shows that most times they don't even know nothing. Even if you know, you should be able to freeze and then later acquire more knowledge to unfreeze what you have known because of the addition you've added into it, then that explodes you automatically. So what I mean in a nutshell is that you should be willing to unlearn what you have learned, then learn and then relearn. And that's what determines or makes you to really scale up there and then begin to attract the right things, riches, benevolence, wealth, great success into your life. I will get started that the rich have their tracking. They always track their money. They track what they do. They have tracking record for their money. They have tracking record for everything they do. They have tracking record for the way they spend. If you check them, they don't just spend outrightly. Whatever they do, they want to make sure that they buy assets, they buy great things into their life. But if you look at the poor people, they don't have track record. They don't have bookkeeping. They don't have record for the inflow and the outflow. They don't have track record of all the expenses that they have spent in the course of the month, in the daily and the year. They don't even know. Somebody said, when you have acquired a bigger success, it doesn't matter anyway. I'm telling you, it matters. Everything matters. Every new discipline affects every other discipline. Every new idea affects every other idea. Every new information affects every other information. If you start doing exercise today, trust me, it starts to affect every part of your body. And eventually, if you keep up to that discipline, people will start seeing it from you and say, wow, have you been going to the gym? Have you been doing this? Because it will speak. At the end, it shall speak. So start to, how much you spend, you invest, you must have track record of it. You ask some persons, they do some of these online businesses. You know what they do? Oh, do you remember your login details? Oh, I can't remember, because your mind is not even there anyway. You don't even have track record of the things you do. You cannot attract great wealth. So the money mindset masterclass requires you to be able to have tracking record for the things you do. How much you spend, have it. The other one I will share with you is that the rich people are disciplined when it comes to savings, when it comes to how much they invest, when it comes to asset generating. They are very disciplined. You have to be disciplined. Discipline is everything. Rich and wealthy people are very disciplined people. They don't get time to oppress people. Like the poor people, what they do is that they want money right now. They're not willing to discipline themselves to invest into assets. What they want is give me that money. No matter the amount of money, if you tell some people, see, I'm able to put like two opportunity before some certain persons. What you will hear from them is that, you know what, don't give me the percentage. Just give me the money now. I want the money now. Rather, the percentage could change your life. I give you an example of what things like this have helped. Jay-Z, many of you, in case you know or believe you all know Jay-Z. Jay-Z was given the opportunity to participate or partake in one of the biggest company in the world then, that I think they said if he's going to take, they want to pay him off. And then he sat down, he said, you know what, instead of paying me off in this opportunity, instead of you giving me money that I will spend now, please give me, I want access to 1% of your share. And these guys thought of it and said, 1% of the share. You could have easily paid him off. And then what Jay-Z will have done is either maybe to still put some part of the money into business or investment. But Jay-Z says, so just give me 1% of your assets, of your shares. And they agreed. They said 1%. Do you know that 1%, ladies and gentlemen, superstars, is what helped Jay-Z to become a billionaire as we speak today? 1%. So the poor people think of money. They don't think of percentage. They don't think of future. They think of that money, you give it to me now, let me spend it right now. Rich people think of percentage. They are very disciplined when it comes to savings. When I mean savings, I don't mean the money that you have to save, that you keep in your savings account. I mean savings in investment, savings in asset generating opportunities, the genuine one, not the fake, not the get rich quick scheme, not the playing bets, not the Ponzi's, not those things. Put your money into where your money works for you. Put your money into where your money works. The way it works is that rich and wealthy people always think of putting their money into assets. And so what they do is that they spend the interest of what the asset has yielded rather than they spending the entire capital. And that takes us to the next one where you say rich people live below their earnings. They always live below their earnings. You see, money mindset requires that you must live below your earnings. Don't impress anybody. There is nobody to impress. Don't say, I want them to know that I have bought this car. Anywhere I go, I want them to recognize me. Don't live above your earnings. Live below your expenses. Live below the things you do. You see, sometimes you are gathering things in the corner that many people don't know. I've had somebody walk up to me about a couple of months ago, and he said he had a dream about me in a dinner of a very good friend's birthday. And he told me, he said, I had a dream that, people are pondering and asking whether or not you sold one of your car to be driving something, and they think maybe it's all gone. And I had to educate him. I said, listen, my brother, friend, the kind of business that I'm doing right now does not require me to live a very flamboyant, lavish lifestyle. It doesn't require me to oppress or show to anybody that this is what I've been able to acquire. But rather, it's a very humbling industry that does not know what you have, but rather you keep on, acquiring and, doing the right thing by investing into the right opportunity. I was able to educate him because, you see, I am not out there to impress you. I am not out there to make you feel that this is what I've been able to acquire or own. No, that's not who I am. The rich and wealthy mindset don't do that. What they do is that they just ensure that they live, they don't live above their expenses. They live below their earnings. They don't go to borrow and acquire things they don't need. All right? It's very important. Now, another one I will share with you in this money mindset masterclass here is that the rich people don't spend their principal money. Rich people will never spend their principal money. I said it, in the second one I mentioned earlier, that they don't spend their principal money. What they do is that they invest the money. That's it. I want you to start thinking of investment. They invest the money and then they begin to spend from the proceeds of what their investment is bringing and generating into for them. So they don't think of, say, I want to invest the money. I want to spend the money now. They give you an opportunity. That's why you see most people doing lotto. Most people that, they just do a promotion and they just add the money. Some of them, because they don't have that financial discipline. They don't have that financial education or financial literacy to be able to, manage and, multiply that money. And it's very difficult for them. It is not their fault because they don't know. It just came without them expecting it. What financial education or financial background do they have? They don't have or understand what is called financial discipline. They don't understand how to make, manage, and multiply money. So that is how the money will always go back to where the money comes from. So rich people, what they do is that they don't spend their principal money. So when you have money, the first thing you want to think of first is that what kind of business or what can I invest in to be able to make me generate more money, to be able to make me, acquire more. So we call it, you're saving in the raining days, all right? You're saving in the raining days so that when the raining days come, you are shielded and protected and you are not going to be bankrupt, all right? You're not going to be bankrupt. Now, another point is to lower your expenses in order to increase your income. Please, the rich and wealthy mind always lower their expenses in order to increase their income. It's a simple formula. I mean, we all do. If you've gone through economics class, during when you are in high school days, you know what that means. Lower your expenses in order to increase your income. If you are the type that just think of buying things you don't need, please stop it. The Nigeria that we have right now does not require you to start doing that. Lower your expenses. If there are things that you don't need, in fact, as a family person, what you can do most time is to call your wife and tell your wife, see, this is the financial management time. Let's try and look at the things we don't need or we have been enjoying before. We need to start, putting a stop to this. We need to start putting a stop to that. You see, you'll be surprised at how much you will have saved and then you'll have acquired and then invest into something better. So try to lower your expenses in order to increase your income. You see, that is the rich and wealthy mindset. That is how they think. That is how they are able to multiply money. So my advice for you is to change your mindset in order for you to really see that money will change. When it comes to the subject of money, it will start to change in your life. So change your mindset and your money will definitely change. The way money comes into your life will change. The moment you're able to change your mindset, remember, I started by saying your mindset determines your life set. The moment you're able to change that mindset, because it all starts from here. It all starts from knowing that, see, I'm not there to impress anybody. I'm not there to show to anybody. I'm not there to, impress you maybe with what I've been able to acquire or achieve. No, I'm not there. I'm there to make sure that I'm able to manage and multiply my money. I'm able to save in the rainy days. I'm able to buy into asset generating opportunities. I'm not going to be involved in liability that will not earn me nothing. I'm able to reduce my expenses. I'm able to have financial discipline. I'm able to change my mindset in order for me to change my money lifestyle. Superstar, thank you for staying connected. As we go about your day, you remember what we say is to not to count the days till I see you same time, same link for the same mastermind class. Take care. God bless you. I'll see you on the winning side of life. Remember, you are the next big thing the world is waiting to celebrate. Take care and God bless you. Bye for now.